Imagine not being able to get a hold of your money and your debit card and credit cards are all declined. Well, that happened to some folks recently, and it wasn't because they didn't have money in the bank or credit available, and they banked at a very, very large bank. I'm going to tell you more about that in a moment. But first, I want to say I believe something wonderful is going to happen for you very soon, so be on the lookout for it. If you don't know me, I'm Professor Capko, and I talk about all things financial and legal and math and all kinds of interesting areas. And if you like that sort of stuff, you may want to consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It'll really help out with the YouTube algorithm. But today, we're going to talk about Wells Fargo. And this is an article from Daily Mail, which is dated on Friday, August 25th of 2023. Wells Fargo customers left unable to use their bank cards or transfer cash amid major outage. According to Down Detector, which tracks outages, hundreds of users said that they experienced issues with online banking. So let me be clear, this is not a video specifically about Wells Fargo, although this is an example. I'm using Wells Fargo as an example because it's a recent event that just happened where the customers were unable to use their credit cards or debit cards or transfer money. And this put them in a world of hurt. And I don't want it to happen to any of you. I really appreciate my viewers and my subscribers, and I don't want anything to happen to you. So I want to talk about this and what can be done. Let's see what the article says. Wells Fargo resolved technical issues with its banking systems Friday after customers reported issues with using their bank cards and transferring funds. What's the best way to prevent this? Well, this is not legal advice, financial advice, or accounting advice. This is just my opinion on what you should do, or at least what I do, and what I advise my family to do. You'll have to make your own decisions as to what's best for you and your family, but I'm just giving you some information because I think some difficult times are coming ahead, and I want my viewers to be ready for them. And one way to do it is to not keep all your money in one bank. Diversify. Please don't keep your money all in one bank. Something might happen that will prevent you from getting that. What if you were on a trip? Maybe you're overseas and you swipe your credit card and it doesn't work. What then? Maybe you pull out a debit card for the same bank and that doesn't work. What are you going to do? Well, if you are following what Professor Capko would do, I would have another card for a different bank that hopefully will work. And also, I would keep some cash available, and that would be a backup plan. That way, you're always protecting yourself and your family because who knows what might happen. We're here in Florida and we're about to face a hurricane in the next day or so. And I've been through many hurricanes. I've got some videos posted about it in which the power's gone out. It's gone out for extended periods of time. And guess what? You can't get your money out of the bank at that time period. The ATM cards don't work. Um, Stores can't take any kind of cards, so you've got to have cash. So something like that could happen. There could be a hacking, and I'm not suggesting that's what happened with Wells Fargo. I actually have no idea what happened with them. I'm just saying there has been instances where banks have been hacked, and you need to protect yourself. So maybe a power outage, maybe they had a fire or a big storm where their data center is. Maybe it's just a usual technical issue. Who knows? You need to be ready for it and you need to go ahead and diversify your funds, have them in more than one place. I have a whole series that I am filming regarding the banking crisis, and I've linked that series up here, so you may want to take a look at that. But let's go on with this. It says the bank has 70 million customers overall, and it said it was aware of some issues that began on Thursday night, with outages continuing this morning. It is unclear how many of its users were affected. So this could have been widespread. I don't know the amount of people that were affected. If you were a customer of Wells Fargo and this impacted you, go ahead and put it down in the comments and let others know so they can be prepared. And they went on to say, and this is in a quote, we are aware that some customers are experiencing intermittent issues with certain transactions. Our teams are working diligently to resolve. We apologize for any inconvenience, the bank told dailymail.com in a statement. And then it goes on, a spokesperson on X, which some people call Twitter, acknowledged that some online banking customers have had trouble completing transactions with the digital platform's network, Zelle. So if you rely on Zelle, they were having difficulty with that. We go on, we've got some photos of Wells Fargo. And in another social media post, some said some credit card transactions are being incorrectly denied. And we're currently experiencing a range of issues that may impact your balance, transfers, or transactions. How scary is that? And again, my purpose here is not to scare you, it's to inform you, make you aware of it. We have been so used to things going smoothly, and you just rely upon technology and the bank and always to be there. We're going into some different times, I think, and you may need to rethink all of that. If you're interested in knowing what I really think is going on with some of the stuff in the economy and what our future holds, I recommend you become a member of this channel because I've got some members only videos that I'm going to be talking about what I really think is going on and some additional preparation ideas. But those are for members only. And also, in one level membership, you can even do some live chats with me. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, hit the join button. It's right next to the subscribe button. So, and I thank you for doing that. The number of customers have taken to social media to vent their frustrations on the technical glitches. So let's see what some folks have said. Some of them are threatening to change banks, and that's certainly always an option, but I don't recommend giving up a bank account. I just say open another one at another bank. That way you've got diversification. Another customer complained that their funds were being held hostage as they could not transfer money. And another desperate customer wrote on X, we needed to complete a wire transfer on a down payment of a new home that closes today at 8 a.m. and your system went down just before the withdrawal was made. What a nightmare. It's so difficult to purchase a home right now, at least in the United States, and to be at your closing and need the funds and they're not available because of the bank system. That's terrible. Make sure you have alternative sources. All right, so let's see what else people have said. Also on X, somebody said, how am I supposed to pay my bills when my card keeps getting declined? A scary scenario, certainly. Another one says, our system is still down. You have stranded millions of people and had to find out over Twitter or X or whatever this is, notifications. Outrageous. So maybe maybe the person didn't hear about it directly from the bank. I don't know whether the bank communicated it or not. Just this person didn't hear from it from the bank. On top of this, according to the Office of Comptroller of the Currency, Wells Fargo is closing some more locations. So they're closing branch locations all over the place. So they're pushing people, as are a bunch of banking systems, pushing people to the online banking. You won't have a bank near you. Maybe you won't have a branch near you, and you will have to rely upon online. But if the online's not working, you could have a big problem. So, bottom line, make sure you're diversified, make sure you have funds in more than one place, and put it down in the comments whether you are taking heed and diversifying your funds and encourage others to do so. All right, that's all I have for you in today's video. Please subscribe to my please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you.